For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 50 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We've reached the half-century mark, and we've actually got two massive games in today's episode to mark that occasion. The home one, the first one here against Barnsley in the League One, is actually going to be massive. As you can see, we sat joint level on points with them, only ahead of them on goal difference at this particular stage of the season. Both of us trying to chase down Birmingham at the top of the table, but unfortunately, the fixtures are coming so very thick and fast right now, and we're having so many large injuries, with 3 players out at this particular moment in time with broken ankles simultaneously, that a lot of the sides that is actually out in this game and the next one is so tired that we're really going to struggle for fitness when it comes to the latter stages of games. So you can see Barnsley starting a 4-3-3 formation with Tracy out wide and Devante Cole up top. They're actually going to have the opening chance of the game. The ball's going to get worked across here by McKnight. It's going to actually stay on the ball quite nicely. Then Luke Berry has the shot, the former Cambridge player, of course, but it was well blocked by the defender. But into the second half we went, as you can see, players, if you check our stamina bars, the defence were okay, but the midfielders were just absolutely dead. And unfortunately, we were going to go 1-0 down in the opening 2 minutes of the first half. I could not create anything going forward so far in this game. As you can see, Barnsley continue to be on top. Donaldson is dead on his feet, and it's only the 55th minute. You can see the stamina bars. Dunk's pretty much dead on his feet as well. The defenders are still doing okay, but because they've got no protection from the men in front of them, but I'm going to stay away from my complaints, because what a save. And then we're going to go back to the complaints, because Harrison Dunk now goes down injured as well. You can see how dead everyone is on your screen there. Dunk's going to have to come off. As we headed into this game, you see all the players on the bench actually says they have full fitness. Before we went into the game, and he does that sometimes, it shows people to be more fit than they actually are when they're on the bench coming off as a substitute. They actually were only on about 60-65% health, I guess, or stamina as we headed into the game. So I was actually starting my most fit 11, but we had to rely on players from the bench. We started to get a little bit better there, but unfortunately Robbie Simpson's shot was well saved by the Barnsley goalkeeper. And as we headed into stoppage time at the end of the second half, you can see they're continuing to be on the attack. Noble Lazarus, their substitute, stands the ball up, and there's Jennings at the back post. Free man as the defence got pulled across to this near side, and unfortunately we are going to lose the game 2-0 against one of our promotion rivals. Devastated to have to put up with that result. Really not something I wanted to do in a game of that magnitude, but the players were so tired, and we saw Harrison Dunk go down injured, and he's going to be out for 7 to 8 weeks as well. So now we've got Dunk out for 7 or 8 weeks, Tom Elliott with a broken ankle, we've got Luke Chadwick with a broken ankle, we've got, who else broke his ankle? Someone else broke his ankle in the last episode. Tom Champion broke his ankle as well. So we've got 3 broken ankles out right now. Adam Armstrong is back, thankfully, in full training after his bruised knee. And unfortunately, though, we are going to lose Harrison Dunk for 7 to 8 weeks as well. So we come into this game, and I'm actually having to play my left back, Ivan Santillan, at centre mid, because nobody is fit enough to play in that role without risk of picking up another injury. So, and if we actually injure one more outfield player, I won't be able to field a full squad of players because we'll have too many injuries. So hoping that doesn't happen. But if we can get through this FA Cup quarter-final against Bournemouth, the money we make from this game, regardless of whether we win it or not, will give us enough money, if we can transfer it into the wage budget, to perhaps pick up a couple of free agents before the end of this season, just to help bulk out the squad. Even if we end up moving them on in the summer transfer window between Season 2 and Season 3, we may need to do the bringing in of some free agents just to make sure we've got enough players to fill a squad list to go into games. Hopefully Tom Elliott should be back within the next 3 or 4 weeks, so we'll have one of our best strikers back. But right now we really are struggling when it comes to squad depth, but Ivan Santillan, playing at centre mid, the left back, scores a belter to give us a 1-0 lead against Championship side Bournemouth in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Lowly League One Cambridge United could be heading forward into a semi-final of the FA Cup thanks to a fantastic strike from a left-back playing at centre-mid. Adam Armstrong almost gets played through there, but Bournemouth try and come away on the counter-attack. They give it away. Santillan again involved there, the left-back playing in the midfield, and Kwesi Appiah comes so very close to giving us a 2-0 lead in the opening half an hour. We're still on the attack in the opening stages. You can see
what difference it makes when you've got a few fresh players in the side. Bit of fortune there with the way that Adam Armstrong got past the man, but Hughes with a good header comes back off the post. We were playing so much better in this game than we did against Barnsley. Of course, in the previous round in the FA Cup, we played terribly against Hull City and got the biggest stroke of luck with an own goal very late on to give us the progression through to this quarter-final. But Bournemouth were going to grow in stature at the end of the first half, and we're going to continue to come at me in the second as well. As you can see there, we are trying to catch them on the counter-attack here. Van Santalan plays through Kwesi Appiah. Surely Kwesi can make this 2-0 and put the game to bed. No, the keeper saves it with his face, and Bournemouth live to fight another day. They continue to come forward at the start of the second half, really growing in confidence now, squaring the ball across, and I don't know how they've missed that chance to get themselves back on level terms. O'Kane was a player we looked at in the winter transfer window to give ourselves a pre-contract player for next season, and he comes very close to giving them an equaliser there. They come even closer by hitting the bar with a header. Harry Arter is another player come on as a substitute for them that we were looking at in the January transfer window, and then Liam Hughes just bumps into one of their players as he cuts inside into the box. Doesn't actually make a tackle, but the referee deems it enough of a foul to give a penalty to Bournemouth 20 minutes from time. And the way they're playing, if they can score this, they look like the side that's in the ascendancy to go and get themselves a winner in this one. So you can see they're going to take the penalty. It's going to be Wilson. Coppola goes the right way, but unfortunately can't reach up high enough, and Bournemouth are back at 1-1 with 20 minutes to go. They're on the attack again, but a bit of fortune for us. Two of their players run into each other, kind of, I don't know, just dodgy physics engine, I guess, but Kwesi Appiah is sent through 10 minutes from time, and Kwesi Appiah makes it Cambridge 2, Bournemouth 1, and could that be the goal to send us through to an FA Cup semi-final? We will have to wait and see. In stoppage time now, at the end of the second half, Greg Taylor, the left-back, scores a belter of his own. That's two left-backs scoring two great goals from outside the box to guarantee us League One Cambridge United a slot in the FA Cup semi-finals. Can you believe it? It was actually headed wide as well. It took a deflection off the man, similar to David Silva's goal against Chelsea at the weekend. But Cambridge 3, Bournemouth 1 is the final result, and Little League One Cambridge United are through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We've got two games in tomorrow's episode, in Friday's episode, sorry, because I want to bring you the Johnson's Paint Trophy game as a live com one-off. But unfortunately, as you can see, we have a game 2 days before a cup final against MK Dons in the league, which is fantastic schedule arrangement. Thank you, FA. But as you can see, we currently sit third in the league now, dropping out of the top two places, automatic promotion spots. But that purely is down to our unfortunate circumstances with injuries and the fitness of the squad. Hopefully, towards the end of the season, and if we're able to bring in a couple of free agents, we'll be able to get ourselves back up into those two automatic promotion spots before the end of the season with the 8 games that remain. We are definitely going to get at least a playoff spot. We just need to make sure that we can get into those top 2 places as well to guarantee ourselves promotion into the Championship for the 3rd season as this road to glory continues to go from strength to strength. We'll definitely be up against it, though, in the next round of the FA Cup, because the teams that remain, as far as I can remember, are Chelsea, Manchester City and Arsenal, I think. It's definitely Chelsea and Man City, and I cannot remember the third side that's going to be in the semi-final alongside ourselves. I think it's Arsenal, but I'm not entirely too sure. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, drop the channel a subscription as well if you haven't done so already. As I record this, we're closing in on 46,000 subs. We may have hit that by the time you see this on Wednesday. If we have, then thank you very much indeed. I will be streaming tonight, and I will be streaming Football Manager tonight as well. So something new for the Twitch channel, and I'll actually be recording that stream and uploading it onto YouTube as well as an early morning upload later on in the week. So if you missed the stream, you'll be able to watch it on the channel as well. But that will bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, check all the links in the description to my social media, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Hit the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.